told him, do I need to call Rodney about this now, or?
He can come and get
He
it,
said he'd let
whatever,
me know, I don't know.
he can come and get it for you.
So I can come here and get it myself. I mean,
Okay.
when he gonna start doing the work, I don't know when, he's always busy doing something, somewhere.
Well, you may as well go ahead and get it, that way it'll be in your hands
Yeah.
when he
It's
shows
good-
up.
It's good for a year, surely it'll be done, would you think?
I'll give him a call, talk to him, let him know that we got everything going, or I'll pick it up tomorrow.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
that's
thank
it,
you.
thank you.
All right.
Okay. I took on the permit to try to reformat and make it logical, legible. Tom, did you make your own copy?
I did not ever print one, I just looked at it. I've seen it.
Can we take this and read it more at our leisure rather than right now? And just
Yes,
have
you
this
may, yes. I did not change anything. I reorganized it and tried to make it more legible based on all of our discussions over the last 6 months or however long we've been talking about this. Yes, you can take it, let's have a deadline of, soon. Let's say, what would be reasonable? To
Next-
read this and
next
make
meeting?
comments?
Next meeting?
Well,
that
I
too
need
late?
to, I'm going to send this to the website because they're gonna put this form on the website. I'll be able to edit the website myself so I can make any changes that we come up with. This is basically what we had before, it's just a more logical arrangement of the information, so you could give somebody guidelines. You could give somebody the application as a separate thing, because that's the legal thing that they sign. And then, info for contractors.
More clarification then on what was already on the previous one?
I
And you
rearranged
just
it, I
went
made it easier to read.
Okay, there's no major changes whatsoever between this
No,
and the
because this is
original.
directly from code. The things that count that is directly from, New Harmony Municipal Code.
The other
So,
one appeared to have been designed to confuse.
Do we have, do you, is
Well,
there a
that's why I
copy
said
of the
more
given way of
clarification.
the existing one? To compare?
Tom can get you one. It's the one that we have worked on before.
Yeah.
I think I've got one that you
I'll
worked
probably
on
have
it, yeah.
In my bag then. Okay, never mind. All right, cool. Thank
So,
you.
that's that. So yeah, bring any changes to the next meeting. I am going to go ahead and submit this. I'll tell you one thing that I thought about as I was kind of, trying to rearrange this and make this, thinking about how this would be once we update the code to match the comp plan. Under the application, we say historic structure, yes or no, and that is not a definition. I mean, that's like, some people wouldn't say 1950 is a historic structure. So I'm thinking that should say, in the historic overlay or National Register District. That's really what we're asking.
Right.
So I think that's something that.
Here's a question. So I see on the application you did say you gotta be here to
Yes,
do it. But I didn't see it over here in this. Do you want to put it in there as well?
well, write that down, write that
you
down,
know,
that's the
like in
kind of
here.
stuff,
You know,
yeah. That's the kind of stuff we're looking at. Basically, I really didn't change anything,
it just might be good to have it in here as well,
You go, Tom. You're looking for that?
in addition to the application.
This is code, this is straight out of code right here,
Right.
this first
That way they can't
page.
say, I read the code and it didn't say it. You know, I mean, well, it says it in there too.
Well, that will have to be a legal change to the code.
Okay.
That could come later.
Okay, now Connie, you were talking about historic overlay. Do you mean what is actually on the maps that it shows it? Okay, my house, for instance, according to the maps, is not in the historic overlay.
It is the National Register District, that's what the historic overlay is.
Okay,
which ends at the edge, at the east edge of my property.
yes, and that's what I'm saying. So my house is not considered, even though my house was built according to the plot map and everything, all the information we got was 1865. I know they say 1885 and somewhere else, but anyway, according to the
Is your-
original.
Is your house
So-
cited in this?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, I'm gonna look up your house, but, this is the National Register District. This is kind of the basis for where we're going with this, you know?
I just know there's a few houses similar to mine, they're in that 1860,
That
70,
should
80
be-
range.
They should be.
Well,
in
maybe
it.
they should be,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, and that, we're gonna run into that,
But-
because I know there are things that contribute to the National Register District that are listed in here as contributing that are not included. I mean, our map is not totally accurate. We know that, but we gotta start somewhere, so. Yeah. Well, and that brings me then to preservation guidelines. You remember, those of you, well, you were all, maybe you weren't here at the very beginning, 2 years ago.
Nope.
Okay. Remember I passed this out and I gave everybody the interim report and said, we're gonna be needing this. This was actually adopted by the town in 2007. That's when this was created. And it was revised in 2011. These were adopted by the Plan Commission. Were you on the Plan Commission then? How long have you been on?
2, maybe 3, I was right at the month after you were.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, and then you've been, what, 2, 3 years? I've
I
lost track
don't
of
know.
time.
3 years, yeah,
Is it 3 years? Because I know that his and my both
right,
interim was
Yep.
up.
that's it.
And so
Yeah,
it's been 3
I
years.
think it has been 3.
Yeah,
Well, so, and I said, we're gonna be looking at this, we're gonna be looking at the maps, we're gonna be looking at the guidelines. So I wanna bring this to your attention again, because this is what we're gonna start to get into. Now, personally, this is on the town's website. And the link says something like, well, I don't know if maybe it does say historic restoration guidelines, and that is really, it's really a lot more than that. It talks about the reason we have a historic district, how properties fit into it, how properties and what happens to historic properties, how it is all affected by everything in the district. So the first thing I'm gonna recommend is that we change this, because even if you don't have a historic house that contributes to the National Register District, your house has an effect on the whole district if you're going to change it. So we need to start thinking about this and how this is gonna fit in to where we go with the ordinances. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but
It helps with future planning for new buildings and open spaces and additions into the community.
that's why you have that overlay. There are obviously new houses or newer houses in that overlay, but everything that happens affects,
Yeah.
you know, the historic district. And I want to say again that not everything is equal, you know, not everything is equal. That's why in here you have some things that are outstanding, some things that contribute, and some things that do not contribute, but that are in the historic district. So I foresee, and maybe you might have a different opinion, I foresee that we have different levels of scrutiny for different kinds of resources. So that's kind of where, we're going. That's where we're going with this. So I thought I'd bring that up. We'll start after the first of the year. Do you have anything you want to add about this or the conceptual stuff?
And this seems to be way out of date when this is done.
Well, it was 2003, and there are surely
That's over
things
20
that,
years ago.
there are things that could be added to the district, but I think to start, this is where we're gonna start.
Yeah, no, it's
then
definitely a
we'll-
good start.
And then we'll add to it later, once we get all these codes
Yeah.
where we want them. So that's it.
So this is the district?
These are scattered sites.
I know that's what the map is, but this outline?
No, that's not exactly it.
Oh, okay.
It's up there. Anything else? That's all, I just wanted to get you in the mindset of it. That's where we're going. Okay, so next, in December, bring your thoughts and ideas, and we'll have a chance to change it.
I won't be here in December, I'll be out of town.
Okay, get your
I'll get it to you
stuff, yeah,
before that.
thanks. Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
Yeah.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all.
Johnny Walker. I mean, that's changing the day.
Do I, well,
So you don't want that now?
is that, did
Yeah.
you read it? Okay.